I'm Anil Kumar, and in this set of videos, we'll take some word problems based on linear systems. The question here is, you are starting a business selling textbooks for $60 each. Your startup cost for the business are $1,250, and each textbook costs you $40. How many textbooks must you sell to break even? And part B is explain the meaning of the point of intersection in this particular situation. So it's kind of a business scenario. What you have here is a fixed cost. We'll say we have a fixed cost, which is the startup cost of $1,250, right? And then we have the cost per book, which we call recurring cost, which happens every time you sell a book. So we have a variable cost, let's say, which is based on number of books sold. So which we could write as 40 times n, where n is number of books sold, right? So that is the cost which you incur in this particular case, right? So this is all about cost. Now you can get some profit if you sell and make some revenue, right? So we'll talk about revenue now. Revenue is the amount earned by selling the books, and in this case you are starting a business selling textbooks for $60 each. So the revenue here is R, let's say, is equal to 60 times the number of books sold, n. Is it okay? So that is the revenue. Now what is break even? Break even point, or the situation where you break even in business, is when revenue equals cost. So that is the break even point. So at this position, the revenue for us is 60n. We'll write 60n here for revenue, equals to the cost, which is combination of these two, which is 1250 plus 40n. So now we can solve this equation, 60n, right? So when we solve this equation, we get 60n minus 40n equals to 1250, which is 20n equals to 1250, and n equals to 1250 divided by 20, right? Okay, so 0, 0 cancels, and then we'll divide by 2. So we get 62.5. That's what we get, right? So the break even happens when n is 62.5. Well, it is important to note that n belongs to natural numbers. It cannot be a number in decimals. You cannot sell half the book. So we'll round this to a higher number, 63, right? So our answer for A, how many textbooks must you sell to break even? We should sell 63 books. So we'll sell 63 books. Is it okay? So that is how you can answer part A. Now let's look into part B, which is explain the meaning of the point of intersection in this situation. Now the point of intersection is what here? Point of intersection is, we are talking about two things. One is cost and one is revenue, right? So at the point of intersection, cost equals revenue, right? Or revenue equals cost. So point of intersection actually gives zero profit. So you're not in profit, you're not in loss, you have break even. Or you can say this is what we call break even point, right? This is break even point. So that is how normally we refer this point as, where these two things intersect. That means at that stage, the revenue from the business is same as the cost incurred in the business. I'm Anil Kumar, and I hope that helps. Thank you, and all the best.